What is up, Taurus? Ah, gosh, that tea is so good. All right. Man, Taurus, welcome to Valkyrie Tarot. This is Vicky coming at you for your March 2024 Love and Soulmate reading. We've had some pretty interesting readings coming up into this so far. And if you have been following my channel, check out the weekly readings and some of the oracle readings that I've had leading into this week. It has been really interesting, especially with the planetary alignments and everything that has had to, you know, work in our favor here to get where we want to go this month and this year. I have a firm feeling that the energy alignments are shifting, especially with the planets, because of the solar eclipse that's going to be coming across in April. But again, I have no scientific proof behind that. It's just kind of a gut feeling. And you know what? As a Scorpio, my gut is usually not wrong. If you are interested in a private reading, I also offer those. Please check out the details below this video if you're interested. I am also doing a promotion where you could win free tarot readings, free tarot decks, along with one-on-one intuition classes, and or some Reiki infused crystals as well. So if you're interested in that, check back on my post. It was a couple days ago. Like, share, subscribe on both YouTube and on Instagram, and you'll be entered into the drawing. All right, that being said, let's get to it. Taurus, first card is you. Ooh, strength card. I see you stepping out like that, all confident. This is going to be Leo energy in general, so you might have Leo in a pretty significant part in your chart. But strength card is a really good one to be in. Your significant other is the Queen of Wands. All right, so this tends to be more of a feeling insecure, not really feeling like oneself, maybe short to temper, short fuse type of situation. So your significant other might be a very passionate individual who might be lacking a little bit of sense of self right now. The next card is going to be the energy that you are currently in. Okay, King of Swords. So that might play into why your Queen of Wands is in reverse over here. So King of Swords in reverse is someone who can sometimes be manipulative. You know, it's not even a logical thing, and it's not even an emotional thing. It's someone who is trying to toy or change or manipulate perception to make it a reality. Does that make sense? So in the upright, the King of Swords is someone who has tons of integrity, who always does the right thing, who might not always be emotional with their reactions to things, but always does things for the right purpose, keeping everyone's best interests at heart. When we see the reverse of that, obviously it's someone who might be trying to force a situation. Okay, so when we see the King of Swords, all right, this is an air sign. I tend to lean towards this being Gemini a little bit more, but some people do believe it is more of a Capricorn type of energy. Okay, when we see the Queen of Wands over here, again, this is fire energy, tends to be Aries. Okay, but it could be any of the fire signs. Energy, your loved one, Seven of Wands, they are exhausted. I just don't know why I just did this reading like that, but that is what my instinct told me to do. Normally I come down here. So the energy that your loved one is in is right now is in the Seven of Wands. So they're exhausted. They don't want to keep fighting over something, and they just don't want to keep trying. So we'll keep that in mind. You see them as the Ace of Swords, not wanting to talk, not wanting to have a conversation. You might actually be in like a ghosting type of situation here. They see you as the Seven of Cups. Yeah, someone who just is almost overwhelmed by too many choices or too many avenues or too many options here. Seven of Cups in reverse tends to almost have a positive indication that they've been tried and true and they know where they want to go and they've selected you type of thing, but not always. Sometimes it can still carry some of that confusion and yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just listening to the intuition that's kind of coming between my ears here. You know what, let's get the other two cards before I make a comment here. Advice for you, Taurus. Four of Cups. In the upright. Four of Cups is about paying attention to what's important to you and not ignoring everything behind you. Advice for your significant other, though, is the Ten of Cups here. In reverse. So the Ten of Cups in reverse is all about not being happy, not having a happily ever after. This individual might be walking away from this. Overall outcome, yep, Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. A breakup, end of a union. Energy under the deck, ironically, is the Sun. Also Leo energy. We're going to get some confirmation cards here, but right now, the way this is playing out for you, Taurus, is that you're super confident in your abilities, but it might be a false confidence. This might be a confidence that has been forced. Because that King of Swords in reverse, that's not a good energy to be in. That's a very manipulative energy. And I think that whatever has gone on here, your loved one is just over it. They're over being toyed with, I think is really what it is. And that's why they might be almost ghosting you. And that might be what shifted you into this King of Swords attitude, because Taurus, you don't like being toyed with. You're an earth sign. You don't like when people mess with your emotions or trigger your emotions. The advice here being of the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is, it's not always a bad thing, but it's about paying attention to what makes you happy versus what makes everybody happy. You know what I mean? So just be careful you're not going to be distracted by enticement or flirtation from outside of all of this. Because it sounds like if that happens, especially with the Seven of Cups in reverse, if that happens, your loved one's going to let you go and they're going to walk away. They're going to let you figure it out on your own because they've been through it and they're just sick of it, honestly. All right, let's get a confirmation on this Strength card. Yeah, Three of Swords. You're over it too. Three of Swords. You're like, I'm not heartbroken about this. Your loved one is in the Four of Swords in reverse. Very, very interesting. 3, 4. We got a couple sevens here. Couple fours. All right. Yeah, so they're over it too. They're done taking care of themselves. They're done licking their own wounds. King of Swords confirmed by the Chariot. Yeah, you're ready to move and move fast. You're ready to move on and you're like, hey, you don't want to be with me? That's fine. I'm fine on my own. And they are over here with the energy of the Seven of Wands in reverse, like, cool, sounds good. Page of Swords energy. Cool, sounds good. Like, if that's what you want to do, I just don't have the energy to put into this right now, is really what they're saying. What's this Ace of Swords? Why is there a lack of... Yeah, because there's healing still happening here. Aquarius energy with the Star in reverse. What is not being talked about? It's not being talked about. They are not talking about your behavior. They had to heal from your behavior. Taurus, look, man, I'm sorry that this is kind of coming out as a bad reading for you, but sometimes we need the light shined on this. They're healing from your behavior, and they know who you can be, but they also know that you've been trying to manipulate the situation, is what's coming up. So that might be why they stopped talking to you, or why there's a lack of energy. So the Seven of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Cups. They had to pull away because they were unhappy. They didn't like the situation that they were in. They didn't like feeling like an option. They didn't like how you made them feel controlled and or like manipulated. Okay, so what's this Four of Cups? You're sitting in this Four of Cups. You're happy. You're just chilling. You're like, it's cool. I know what's good for me. If you don't want to be with me, that's fine. Five of Swords, though. So you're Four of Cups. You're putting out this energy that you're fine and you don't need this person, and that's fine. You go live your life and I'll live mine. But the Five of Swords is about winning at any cost. So again, you're sitting in this King of Swords energy. You're manipulating everybody, and you're even manipulating yourself into believing that this is what's best for you. I wouldn't be surprised if you have been called a narcissist or have a narcissistic tendency in the past. And I know people hate hearing that. The truth is, we can all be narcissists to a point. You know, our ego is what helps us survive. But yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised right now. All right, what's this Ten of Cups about? So not wanting a family, giving up on a family, and or walking away from a happily ever after here. Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, all about being patient. Like they've been patient, they've been waiting, but they're ready to walk away from this and call it what it is and be like, hey, like we tried, but I'm not going to be in this relationship because it's unhealthy for me. And if you think that this is how you treat a partner, you are wrong. What's this Lovers card? Yeah, Lovers card with the Knight of Wands. So someone who's coming in rash and maybe too forceful with what their wants and their needs are, and not taking the other person into consideration or their thoughts. Yeah, not working on this. Not working on this. Like, yeah, not working on this. It's going to come swift and it's going to come fast. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's no stability in this relationship because one side of this equation does not feel safe and does not feel accepted and does not feel that they can be in this relationship because the other side of this coin is manipulative and almost gaslighting the other side to believe that they're a person that they're actually not. It's almost like a catfishing type of thing, or like a narcissistic type of relationship. And honestly, Taurus, I hope this isn't you. But if you out there in the general collective are watching this because you are looking at your partner sign and this is resonating with you, I am 100% telling you to make sure that you are taking care of yourself because this can go scary and dangerous really fast. Okay. We get some answers here from the Twin Flame. I will make things right between us someday. All right. So there's a positive intent there. There's definitely positive intent for that. I never looked at the card under the deck. Nine of Swords, anxiety, nightmares in reverse though. So someone's coming out of this. I almost feel like your partner is finding their ability to stand up for themselves. They're seeing their own worth here. And they're realizing that they don't need you to dictate who they are. Yep. Wow. Confidence. Yep. There it is. That says it right there. So confidence is a two-way road. Confidence can be believing in yourself, believing in who you are and what you bring to a relationship and what you bring to the table, and believing that you are the captain of your own destiny. But it can sometimes lead to an ego trip. Okay. What we're seeing is on this side, we're seeing someone who's on an ego trip. On this side, we're seeing someone who has been hurt and harmed and emotionally toyed with because of this ego trip. And it's almost like they're sucking the confidence from this person into this person and taking it. Again, it is coming off like a manipulative type of relationship. So both parties here, just I'm asking you to take a step back, really reevaluate, and make sure that if you are coming together as a union, that this is with the right energy, because I'm actually amazed that the devil didn't come up in here because it seems very obsessive and or possibly toxic. So please, 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 please take care of yourselves if you are in this relationship and you feel like you might be the party on this side. Wow, Taurus, what a heavy, heavy reading. If this resonated with y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. If this did resonate with you too, please contact me because I'm interested in doing a private reading for you to see if there's any other advice that I can help provide for you. That being said, please check out my other readings, and I will see y'all in a couple weeks. Deuces.